Hey guys, 219 Tiger here with another video, and you saw in this title, I wanted to talk about my abandonment issues. Which does suck. It's bad enough I have trust issues, but like my abandonment issues, because like with my abandonment issues, I get attached to people, and for me, it's hard when you get attached to somebody and they leave, and it can be quite devastating. Now, I've had this since I was little. But a lot of my abandonment issues is losing close friends, having close friends die or walk away. Where now, with me, it's hard to get attached. It's hard for me to open up. I'm afraid of getting attached to that person, because like for me, I get people that will tell me, oh, I promise I will never abandon you, I'll never leave, and the sad reality is they do, which makes it even more devastating, because then I'm sitting there beating myself up. What could I have done better? Am I not good enough? It kind of fucks with your mind a little bit. And it's something that, it is quite taxing on your mental health. Quite taxing. And it becomes, like I said, like really taxing on my mental health. And it really absolutely sucks, because there will be a lot of times where, like, I hold on to the people that I should not hold on to. And by the way, for those, yes, I am finishing up my cigarettes, and then I'm going to start vaping. Today I'm trying to quit smoking. It's kind of hard for me, like I said, and then like with my trust issues on top of it. I used to be so trusting. I used to trust everybody, and now, after being burnt so many times and used and taken advantage of, I just have trust issues. And like I said, with this abandonment issues, it's hard for me to want to get attached to somebody, because I'm always afraid that if I get attached to somebody, they will leave. Because my mind processes it differently. Like, and it's hard. Do I think there's something wrong with getting attached to somebody? Yes and no. I think for me, because it's a lot of my relationships, I've had a lot of people leave. There are people that I've needed that have left, that are no longer here. And psychologically, it's kind of messed me up a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I mean, like, it's hard. And I think for me, this is my experience, my person, you know what I mean? Like, I know everybody that has abandonment issues has different experiences, because I know that it's not rare, there are quite a few people that have abandonment issues. But I think a lot of that is trying to hold on and not wanting somebody to leave, and it is really hard. Like, my best friend leaving, like, that was really, really hard, because, like, like, that was, like, almost like the end of a relationship, a real strong relationship, and it hurt, you know what I mean? Like, and it still hurts. I mean, it's been, we'll be going on 3 weeks now, since we last talked, and it still hurts. It's still fresh. She was one that I kind of thought understood, because I even told her, like, I mean, like, her being my best friend, that, yeah, I have abandonment issues, like, you know what I mean? Because people will sit there and say, I promise I would never abandon you, I won't leave. I mean, I'm not just gonna give up on this friendship for no reason, and still have walked away. And it sucks, because a lot of it also stems into, like, with my mental illness. Am I good enough? Everything is my fault. You start going back and replaying things and overthinking things, and it's kind of learning that not everything is your fault, though, either. I mean, there's some people that are just toxic and just doesn't deserve to be in your life. You know what I mean? Because I had to sadly cut, like, a lot of people who were toxic in my life out, you know what I mean? That were just using me. They weren't my friend because they wanted to be my friend. They were my friend because they wanted something, or they needed something at that exact time that I was able to provide for them. And now that I can't provide that anymore, it's kind of but and so it is really hard, especially with the fact that even before COVID, I spend 99.9% of my time alone. Like, I have very little human contact at all. I don't know when the last time I was hugged. I don't remember the last time I was told I love you, and somebody actually meant it. So it's hard, and it's almost to the point where now I'm almost afraid to get attached to anybody via opening up, or because, like, my mind is switched to, what is the point of opening up to this person? They're just gonna walk away. They're just going to leave. So what is the point? My sinuses are terrible. Ugh. So what is the point? Like, what is the point of me actually trying to get attached? Why open up if they're just gonna walk away? I know it's an unhealthy thing. Well, how are you gonna get to know somebody if you don't open up to them? But the problem is, like, what people don't understand is when you're somebody like me, that you've opened up a little. You've put all your effort into getting to know that person. But they know, you know what I mean? There's always that waiting for that shoe to drop. Waiting for them to walk away. So I've had people stop talking to me just to stop talking to me. I mean, you know what I mean? And with the common theme of, I'm busy. You know, it's one of the most common excuses I hear. And I hate excuses. Like, I really, really hate excuses. So that's what makes it hard for me, you know, to kind of get attached. Because now I'm almost afraid to get attached. Especially after recent events. It's hard for me to want to get attached. Because of that abandonment. And that person didn't know about my abandonment issues. So... and you get kind of tired of hearing, I promise I won't abandon you. The problem is you get tired of hearing, I promise I won't abandon you. And then people walking away. And abandoning you. So what that does to your psyche, you know, kind of makes it really hard. But I'm gonna end this video here. Let me know if you guys got anybody, you know, has abandonment issues. Leave it in the comments below. And I will see you guys next video. And stay strong, stay lucid, and remember, love is louder. I love you guys.